This is your standard LEGO US Army soldier.
Yes. Yeah!
This one in particular is from brickmania.com. It's pretty detailed and I really like this trooper. Had him for quite a while at this point. But there are other options out there if you don't want to spend $30 on a minifigure. I know it's really expensive. You could go the exact opposite route and get a really cheap one like this dude here who only costs $1 because, well, it's a fake LEGO minifigure. You can tell, you know, the detailing's not quite as good on him, but still, it's a solid LEGO US Army minifigure. You can't lie, it's pretty good. Then you can go the in-between route with places like bricktactical.com, where you get yourself a really nice looking LEGO US minifigure, extremely good detailing on him, high quality, not gonna break easily, but simultaneously higher quality than the $1 minifigure and half the price of the $30 minifigure. Then you do have like the even more in-between trooper here. These guys are from DaleyBricks. They're pretty nice looking. They cost like 10 bucks and they are authentic LEGO. So yeah, let's arrange these guys in order of cost.
5 minutes later.
There you go. From least expensive over here to most expensive over this way. They all look pretty decent, to be completely honest with you. But I think we can improve all of them and more. Because today we're going to be upgrading our US Army with all new assault rifles I purchased, rocket launchers, field equipment, armor, and honestly so much more that I purchased for the new DaleyBricks illegal LEGO weapons video.
Yeah, baby!
Please be sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you enjoy this content, and there will be a giveaway at the end. Now let's go ahead and equip our US Army with upgraded weapons, armor, etc. Let's go ahead and start off with this brickmania boy right here. He's already got really detailed armor and a really nice helmet, but I think we could make him a little bit more detailed. Let's rip off his head and then toss this ballistics vest over him, which does have a little slot for a pistol which you could take out. And this is one of those really cool Side-and Toys pistols that actually does work, so it slides up and down, which is really great for stop motions. I mean, that is just really sick. You could do a lot with this.
Whoa, very nice.
So we tuck it back into his little pouch right there. Then nice. And then on his back, he does have a camel water pack because obviously he's in desert camo. It's probably gonna get pretty hot. You gotta stay hydrated, be a hydro homie, you know, all that good stuff. And then I want to give him one of these really cool 3D printed rifles. I haven't painted this one yet, but I think I will.
Let's paint several little happy trees and push. Look at there.
Let me know if you want me to make a video on that. But it's an MPX with a long barrel and an extended mag. It's from brickraids.com, and these weapons are just so great. They're so incredible looking. I really like them. So he's got his pistol, he's got his custom weapon there, and then let's also give him this nice little smoke grenade that he can go ahead and use on the combat field. Very nice. Now we went from the most expensive minifigure. Let's do the cheapest now. So this guy here, we're going to really kit out with some expensive equipment to make him be comparable to the Brickmania Elite figure right there. Let's get it, buddy. Okay, so I purchased from Brick Raids right here this little box of minifigure armor. Now, Brick Raids is a really nice custom shop. He 3D prints his own stuff. He sends you a little sticker with it, which is cute. But yeah, he 3D prints his own weapons and armor. And as you can see, I mean, these are so quality. I showed them off on the DaleyBricks video, but we're gonna get a much more in-depth look here at just how well painted these are. These look absolutely incredible. Now, you can buy them painted, or like the gun here, buy them unpainted and paint them yourselves. Now, I got big, fat, chubby fingers, so actually painting these tiny little details seems horrendous to me. I do want to try it at some point, just for fun, but yeah, it seems very difficult to me. Either way, let's go ahead and swap out that helmet there with this one, and it does, well, actually, he's already got the chin strap, so this one doesn't make as much sense. Let's do the NVG goggle one here. Beautiful. So we slap on that helmet here. It's got a built-in speaker right there, or microphone rather. It's got night vision goggles up top. You can see the details on this thing are immense, immaculate, all that good stuff. I mean, absolutely crazy details. But then we're actually going to rip off his head, and let's go ahead and give him this body armor right here, which does have a US flag on it. It's got some chem glow lights. It's got some wires so you can tie people up if you take hostages. It's got some shotgun shells on it. It's got wiring to connect to your communication device. It's got a nice detailed backpack there too. So yeah, I mean, this thing is detailed out the wazoo. My only qualm with this is because they're 3D printed, they're quite fragile. Very, very fragile armor pieces that we are using here. But I think it's worth it. Better as displays, I will be honest. Yeah, like displaying these is good. Actually using them in mocks and on stop motions and things like that, a little bit more risky because of how fragile they are. And since he's got so many like pockets and equipment and things along that nature, let's go ahead and we'll make him our medic. So we'll give him some nice defib units right there. And on top of that, we do have these really cool stethoscopes. So we got to rip this guy's head off one more time. Plop the stethoscope on there. And there we go. We have a nice little combat medic on the battlefield.
What's up, gamers? I'm here to tell you about Instant Gaming. Instant Gaming is an amazing place where you can get some fire deals on all sorts of video games. Seriously, it's like 60 to 95% off, as you can see here. These are all of the Star Wars titles they have. They literally have every Star Wars title. You can also get XCOM here, Men of War Assault Squad 2, all of the games I play on the channel you can buy here for extremely cheap prices. If you use my affiliate link in the description, it helps me out a ton. So thank you guys for listening to this sponsorship, and thank you to Instant Gaming for continuing to sponsor the channel.
Now, how about we upgrade this Brickmania Navy SEAL? Although he does have the wrong helmet on, so we'll rip that fake helmet off. And let's go ahead and put on this beautiful Sidan Toys helmet. So this is a custom printed helmet, built-in communications ray on this one as well. And then I still want like the Navy SEAL symbol and all of his pockets and things like that to be visible. So instead, we'll go ahead and rip off his legs, and we will slide in this custom Brick Raids belt here. Comes with a built-in 3D printed pistol, sadly not removable, but that would have been probably really hard to do. Also comes with a number of like ammo pouches and just little like a coin purse type beat back there too. So it looks pretty sick, and I honestly think this figure looks a lot better, a little bit more clean, a little bit less bulky. So let's just give him a gun and call it a day with this fella. And I'm thinking he needs to look pretty fly. So we're gonna slap on this beautiful Brick Arms custom molded shotgun with a few extra shells on the rifle itself. Now that is a Navy SEAL, baby. But honestly, you know what? Let's go ahead and put this little rubber band around his leg so it looks like so. And then let's take a second pistol. This is a red 9mm working pistol, and there's another little hook on his leg for it there. So now our boy there has twice the sidearm power. Okay, our nice little US Army squad is getting quite upgraded. Let's do some more though. So this next one is actually a brand new minifigure that I've never owned before. I just bought it. It's from brickmania.com, and it was actually free. So if you spent a certain amount of money, I can't remember exactly how much, it was like 100, 200 bucks or something like that, on minifigures or vehicles or whatever at brickmania.com, they sent you this guy for free, which is really nice. And if you buy from Brickmania, you should wait for them to do those sales because they do them pretty often. And so this is actually a drone operator. So he also came with this nice little like iPad. He's basically an iPad kid. And he also came with a small mortar launcher, but it's not like really a mortar launcher. It's actually a drone launcher. So there is a custom Brickmania, I think it's 3D printed drone here, which looks really nice. It's got the propellers on the back there and some decent detailing on the front so you can see its camera and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. I don't mind it. I think it's a nice little build. And as a freebie, I mean, you can't be too mad about that, to be honest with you. But let's go ahead and upgrade him by giving him a laptop suitcase as well to carry around, and that's it. That's all we're gonna do for him, because I think he's a drone operator. He doesn't need all this combat stuff. He's probably gonna be hanging out in the field office. So we'll give him a laptop, we give him his iPad, and he can go like scroll on TikTok all day while the others fight. The next trooper we've got is a US Marine. This one, again, from Brickmania, although I misplaced the original face, so now it's Indiana Jones, which honestly looks great, so I don't mind it at all. However, goodbye, Indy. I apologize, but we're gonna replace you with this incredible Brick braids. I don't know what you call that, like a scarf, like a handkerchief, something like that. Oh no, I'm breaking everything. Yeah, I don't know what entirely to call that, but he's got NVGs on top. He's got his glasses underneath. It looks fire. Once again, an exceptionally detailed minifigure head. How you say, very nice. But we also need to give him some more equipment and such. We're gonna turn this fella into the American Sniper. So first of all, we've got this huge weapons case for my boy right here, which holds his sniper rifle, obviously. And that is where this bad Larry comes in. A bipod Barrett 50 cal sniper rifle. Damn! So he can go ahead and carry that around in his carrying case while shooting the baddies. But modern US Army snipers need spotters with them in order to target enemies, give them coordinates, give them distances, etc. So that is where this fella, oh, he fell down. That is where this fella is gonna come into play. Previously, we were using him for the zombie apocalypse, so he did have this gas mask on, but he don't need anymore. Instead, why don't we go ahead and put this handkerchief there for him, so he kind of matches the American Sniper back there. No dust gets in his mouth, things like that. You know, it's dusty out there in the desert. We could also give him this heavy-duty helmet, which does come with plastic goggles. These are actually like completely movable. They're separate from the helmet, so you can actually move them down over his eyes if you want. It's really hard to make them look like good that way, so I think they look better wrapped around the helmet itself. And we'll go ahead and give our boy this tablet here for sussing out enemy locations, and since he's not going to be the main firer for his squad, let's give him this rifle that's actually attached to a plastic strap. So you could go ahead and kind of hang it over his shoulder. Either there's a way to like get it to stick this way, so it's like on his shoulder actually, but then I think it looks significantly better when it's wrapped around his back like that. So we'll give him that, and then on top of that, I mean, in case any close quarters enemies come by, let's give him this Brick Arms dual molded revolver right here. It's a 6-cylinder, baby. So if any enemies come up to their sniper position, he can at least defend himself. I would say so far, our customized US Army troopers are looking peak. But now I want heavy weapons, man. So let's snag heavy weapons, man. Yes, not from Team Fortress 2. This is the support character from Battlefield 4. It's from bricktactical.com, and I've actually purchased a lot of these because it's like one of my favorite custom minifigs. But we're gonna gear him up a little bit heavier. First of all, we gotta take his head off his body there. Oh, there's a Brick Tactical logo under there. Wait, what's that say? Oh, made in the USA. Oh, nice. Yeah, I know he's based in Washington, which is kind of cool. Regardless, let's go ahead and slab this very large ballistic jacket over him, which does come with some shells on the interior there, as well as some extra magazine pouches. And on the back, we've got one of these small fishhook knives, which is kind of cool, and it fits on the little back hook as such. I'm not gonna lie, I can't find his head. I don't know where I put it. So let's slap Indiana Jones on this guy, because when in doubt, Indiana Jones out. And on top of Indy, we're not even gonna be able to see his face because we have a heavy ballistic shield visor right here, which can flip up so you can see his face. However, it often flips back down or falls off if you do that, so yeah, yep, see? There we go. Let's keep his face like that. That's perfect. And, you know, he has heavy weapons, man. So we're going to give him this gigantic, is it a javelin? I think it's a javelin, maybe? Either way, I bought it off of Brickmania. It's just a huge friggin' rocket launcher, baby. Heavy weapons, man. And since he is the support character from Battlefield, let's also give him an ammo box. This is some 50 cal ammo, so he can throw it on the ground and resupply his troopers. Now we have standard riflemen, medics, shotgun soldiers, drone pilots, snipers, spotters, heavy weapons men. We've pretty much got every possible conceivable unit we need for ground infantry. Minus a trench raider, but to be honest, we kind of phased those out after World War I. I think it's best we, yeah, you're not gonna be a trench raider. Sorry, buddy. What we do need, though, is vehicle experts. Firstly, we've got ourselves a tank crew soldier right here. And this is actually a soft plastic helmet, sort of supposed to simulate leather helmets like a lot of tank crewmen were from World War II. And we've also got a small little green vest on her there. And what she's gonna be driving is gonna be this big bad Larry. Yep, this is a LEGO Bradley, an APC, aka Armored Personnel Carrier. It's got multiple points on top, so soldiers can hang on to the top of the Bradley and drive around on top of it if need be, if the interior is all full up or they want some fresh air and it's a safe zone. In the front, we've got like a little piece of sandbag armor, and that's just there to protect the engine, which there is a detailed engine block on the inside right there. These are actually printed on the blocks. They are not stickers, they are decals, which is a really nice piece. If you look on top here, we do have nice little flexible radio antenna right there. There goes the main gun. Oh, geez. Welp, as you saw there, we do have a nice main gun right here, as well as a side little custom machine gun next to it. It's having trouble focusing on that. I don't know. There we go. Kinda. Yep, there's the machine gun. And then this here is actually a rocket launcher attached to the Bradley as well. There are some grills off to the side over here for venting. There's an entrenching tool attached to the top right here. And the actual hatch here will pop open, and it does go into the interior of the tank, but more importantly, you can actually, stick your tank crewman up there. Oh, well, she sunk in. No, oh, God, oh, she's in there. No, God dang it. Okay, well, the top does come off, as you can see. The pilot seats are right here. I was just trying to make her hang out the top, which is a cool thing you can do. There's also extra ammunition here. This is the firing gun position where you can peek up the top, and then, more importantly, here is the rail where you can lower it and have your troops funnel on out the back. And there is also an additional door that opens up in the back here, so you don't have to fully open the whole thing. You could just open the little back door if you want. Yeah, I really like this Bradley. It is pretty sick. But just in case she gets, stranded out in the desert or something, we'll go ahead and give her a Glock, as well as a not very used rusted submachine gun there. So yeah, she's pretty useless if not with her tank, but yeah, that's kind of what most tank crewmen are. There was a scout hair on her. That's the #1 problem with LEGO videos. If you have a dog or cats, which I have both, little tiny fur gets everywhere. And what's the opposite of a tank crewman? An air crewman. That's right. And my buddy Scott's Plastic actually lent this to me, which is pretty awesome for a video I did a while ago. It is an airman. Yeah, pretty cool. I like it a lot. And if he gets ejected from his plane or something, let's give him a taser. I don't know. Yeah, non-lethal option, I suppose. Okay, he'd probably actually have a gun, but whatever. We've done some pretty awesome upgrades here, but I also want to show off some of the new minifigures that I've acquired for my latest video. I received a number of customs from bricktactical.com. Right here we have a Russian sniper who has a very cool sort of cloth helmet going on and detailing all around, and an SVD right there, which is pretty sick. He also sent me this Israeli Defense Force soldier, which I understand there's a lot going on in that conflict right now, and I am, the whole thing just seems brutal, and it's such a crying shame, the civilians on both sides getting affected by it. And yeah, I don't really want to make any political statements or anything like that, but he did send me this, and it's a really cool minifigure, but obviously a little bit controversial. I also got this United States Coast Guard from Modern Bricks, which is pretty cool. He's got really nice visor glasses right there. Here is another Brick Raids custom. It's a full-on gas mask. There's no actual minifigure head under that. The gas mask is the minifig head, and then very cool tactical vest along with it. Could be like a sort of modern bank robber, something like that, something out of the Dark Knight. Another Brick Tactical minifig that I was sent is this. I believe it's Ghost from Modern Warfare 2, I want to say, although I honestly can't remember exactly. It's been a long time, but yeah, really, he fell. Really sick sort of Spec Ops style custom right there. As well as this United States Air Force trooper who has some goggles on, as you can see, as well as like sort of a mouthpiece teeth thing going on. He looks pretty sick. And last, but most certainly not least, we have a Ukrainian soldier fighter right here. He comes equipped with an AK-47 as well as a 9mm right there. Really nice detailing on the helmet with the communications and all that. Also from Brick Tactical. DaleyBricks.com. So yeah, tons of very, very interesting modern US Army and other military soldiers in today's video. I have like 100 times more in the DaleyBricks video if you want an extended version of this video, but I just wanted to show off some of the stuff we didn't have time to in the DaleyBricks video, as well as some just more interesting stuff again. But yeah, really, really awesome stuff here. I feel like every year the military customs get better and better in the LEGO space. It's very impressive what people are coming up with these days. So I am also going to be giving away this little rascal right here, little US Army soldier. Let's also give this guy a nice little M4 rifle with a hollow sight right there. He's got the night vision goggles, he's got the belt with the pistol in it, he's got the tactical vest. Then nice. I'm gonna be giving this away to one lucky winner. All you gotta do is hit the like button, subscribe, and comment down below the favorite minifigure you guys saw in this video, or what modern military would you guys like me to try and make out of LEGO. Either way guys, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.